My name is Merciful West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'm going to be talking about the war against consciousness, how to separate the fake from the real. There's a serious war against being the spread of consciousness, the spread of enlightenment in the world today. And you're going to see this happening subliminally all over the place. Sometimes it's face to face. We can see people coming out to stop any kind of message, any kind of news or songs or activities that is designed to open the minds and eyes of people to see the reality of their environment, or to break the metrics, to let them know that some serious blockages is happening around them. We see this in our governments trying to use religion and the media to dumb down the population. We see this played out every day. If you are somebody that is trying to understand what is happening in the world, you are somebody like me or a regular person, you watch TV, you go to work, you come back, try to get a life for yourself, you have a family, you will notice that there's this kind of fog that is a planet whereby people are actively going out to deceive other people. We see the governments trying to lie, to deceive the people that there is no money in the economy, that they cannot be able to meet up with their basic responsibilities of providing security, employment, and general well-being for the people. We see the governments trying to use religion to pacify people, to tell people that they should believe in a higher power, they should work for the upliftment of the sustenance of the government. At the same time, they should follow the spiritual, religious path to go to heaven, to enjoy paradise with an entity that is very elusive. We see TV stations like CNN, BBC, Al Jazeera, all of them trying to get our attention, trying to let us think the way they want us, to put thoughts into our mind by showing us what they want us to focus on. But what we really need to be focusing on is ourselves. We also see people around us, so many spiritual leaders, people that are claiming to be leaders of thoughts, or even in African spirituality, in religion, all these people bombarding us every day, trying to tell us that they know the way, we should follow them, we should look up to them, we should listen to them. And when you come to the area of a consciousness movement now, people are now trying to discover about their history, about their culture, especially in African spirituality. We see so many people here. This is exactly what I want to focus on. How do we separate the real conscious people from the fake conscious people? This is what you need to know so that you don't still get hooked up inside their own simulation. What is happening now, when somebody discovers the government is lying to them, they start doing things on their own. They run to religion. Religion will tell you, we are going to show you the truth. We are going to take you to heaven. We are going to provide for you. You should follow us. Give us your time, energy, and money. Then later they discover that religion is lying. They run away. They run into all these spiritual systems, maybe Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism. They discover the same pattern, and then they come into African spirituality, and then they still discover the same pattern. Now, when you come to a place like African spirituality now, how can you be able to separate or understand or identify the fake people from the real? In the area of African spirituality, what you will discover now is that a lot of people talk the talk, but then they don't walk the walk. When you talk about it now, it's like consciousness is becoming a fad or a trend. Everybody want to be cool, want to be awoke, want to identify. They see the awoke people as the cool kids on the block. They want to hang at. So people will say, of course, the government is messing up. The government is doing this, is doing that. We don't trust our government anymore. And the religion, Jesus Christ is a lie, it's a hoax, it's a scam. Everything is falling apart, and we don't trust this guy anymore. Now we need to go back to our roots. Now, when we come to the roots, how many people are talking about the real roots? Okay, you talk about Africa is the origin of civilization. Africa is the birthplace of mankind. Africa is this, Africa is that. Africa is the home. Africa is where we need to be. And African spirituality is the way to go. Are we really practicing African spirituality? How many of us that are talking about African spirituality are actually practicing it? This is where you're going to start seeing the fulcrum shift. How many people that are watching this channel are actually practicing African spirituality? How many of us can be able to put their face to African spirituality, to come out in the public and say, yes, I support African spirituality? How many black people? You will find out that if 100 black people are talking about this subject, only less than 5% are ready to come out openly to defend and support African spirituality. This is what I am talking about, not about all those other topics. Every time we come out here, we talk about religion, we talk about American government, Nigerian government. Now, let's talk about African spirituality. Me and you, one-on-one. How many of us are actually practicing this stuff? This is the question. This is what I have experienced when you come to this issue, but it's getting better. About 10 years ago, when I talk about African spirituality in public, people actually run away. When you go to a beer parlor, we bring this subject up, you find out that people will start quickly paying for their drinks and running away from the place. They don't even want to listen. But now, I have noticed that things have changed a little bit. When we talk about this subject in public now, many people keep quiet. They don't run away from their drinks anymore. But they don't see anything. They just listen. Then some other ones we talk that it is a good thing. Then this the same people we say yes, they support it. Then they will go home and then we go back to their church. So we are making a little bit of progress, but it is not enough. At least people are no more running away. They are now listening a little bit, but they are still not practicing it. We have not get to where we are going. So why are people still afraid of identifying with African spirituality? One thing I have identified is that a lot of people are still not sure of what they are practicing, and many of them are still scared because now African spirituality in the general balance now, in generality in a place like Nigeria is synonymous of being equated with these people that are engaging in evil rituals like blood money, secret societies, these abominable secret societies, or people that do evil in society. We can see this in the way some so-called African spiritualists, especially in a place like Anambra State, they have kind of bastardized the practice. They have turned African spirituality into a pure money-making venture where it is a front for organized crime, blackmailing people, human trafficking, drug trafficking, scamming, and this Yahoo pastors. What if I will say production or manufacturing of evil? We have seen that some people have turned African spirituality to represent all these evil vices in societies. So this kind of notion is making a lot of people scared of identifying publicly with African spirituality. This is how you know the good people from the bad people. Some of these people that are trying to position themselves as leaders of African spirituality over the past, some of them have failed to live up to expectation. You cannot claim to be practicing African spirituality and all you do for money tonight is evil. All your works are works of evil. These kind of people are the people that are giving African spirituality a bad name. And as somebody that is practicing this, you must be able to discern, separate yourself from these people and identify them. You can see some people online, they claim to practice this. All they do is bad stuff. What do they do? Somebody come, oh, I want to do human trafficking. They will tell you they're ready to help you. Oh, I am a fake pastor. Or I am a pastor looking for powers to deceive people. They are there to help you. Oh, somebody will say, I am a Yahoo boy. I want to deceive people and take their money. They are there to help you. Somebody will come to meet you that they are into drug trafficking. They need protection to do this. They are there to help you. Somebody will be a kidnapper looking to shams to protect themselves from the police or from bullet injuries. They are there to help you. When you see somebody position themselves like this, you need to know that this person does not practice pure African spirituality. This person is doing evil stuff all the time. All these things is not a good thing. Okay? As somebody that is practicing African spirituality, you must know that you're supposed to stand for the upliftment of bringing peace, balance, security to the environment. So you cannot support evil things. Okay? Anybody that you see that is doing all this bad stuff, I know that a lot of bad stuff, government, all this sort of evil. You should know that this person, the kind of spirits they are working with, are not good spirits, are not positive spirits. So this kind of characteristics where we let people don't want to identify with African spirituality. But still yet, there are still good leaders, good people that you can focus on. We have very good people that practice African spirituality, that push people into the right path. Somebody like Patrick Mulumba of Kenya. You listen to somebody like Solomon Mapong. You listen to all those kind of leaders. These are the good people, some of the good people we have. We have many of them like this. People that will teach you the concept of African spirituality, of nation building, of unity, love, progress. This is the original message of African spirituality. Not how to do spells to cause pain, destruction, sorrow in the world. Okay? Anybody that is focused on doing all those kind of stuff, that person is working with evil spirits, these parasitic deities. This is what you should know. Recently in Nigeria, there was a crackdown in Anambra State by the government on evil spiritualists. It turned out that Anambra became a hotbed whereby all the kind of evil spiritualists that became their headquarters for just doing evil, doing all kinds, supporting all the bad stuff in Nigeria. So the government got notice of this and have to arrest all the spiritualists, and I support that move because this is not African spirituality that these people are practicing. This is pure evil. This is pure wickedness. You cannot claim to be practicing African spirituality, then you will be supporting evil. You will be like a nexus, all the bad stuff in the society. Your shrine will be responsible for it. This is not what the ancestors designed. This is not how Africa is not known for this kind of things. Anybody that is doing that is not a good person. You cannot say you are a spiritual person or and you are in touch with nature, but all you do from morning to night is evil works. Works of evil, works that will cause sorrow, misery, destruction, unhappiness to the world. It's like you are just pushing all those energy inside the world. What kind of person are you? It tells that you will know that this person is a bad person. Okay? There's nothing more, nothing less. This person is fueled by greed, by wickedness, maliciousness. This person wishes nothing good for the world. As a practitioner of spirituality, African spirituality, you are supposed to make this world a better place. Try to reduce the sorrow, the misery in the world, not to add to it, not to combat it, not to scatter everywhere, not to mess it up more. When you see all these kind of spiritualists tell you that they are like this, they are assassins, any kind of thing you want to do, they will do it, no questions asked. And they will, at the same time, they are pushing consciousness. They are trying to find all kind of moral justification for the evil things that they are doing in society. This is a way for you to know the characteristics of the evil people, that are the people that are doing the bad stuff in African spirituality. These are not real conscious people. They are claiming to be conscious, but what they are practicing is wickedness. It's as simple as that. I don't have any other word to explain it. They are practicing a spirituality of wickedness. You cannot be a practitioner then you doing spells for pastors to deceive people, to scam people. You cannot be here that I'm promoting the truth about African spirituality. It's an oxymoron for me to now be helping evil pastors to go and lie and deceive people in the name of Jesus. To be supporting evil in the world. I cannot do all those things. People do it, but I not go fit do them. Okay, if that will make me not to have money, I don't want that kind of money. I don't want that kind of money. I am content the way I am. Okay? So those people that do those kind of things, they want to have money, they want to have the things they feel that they don't have. This is the way they think. But when you see somebody that is doing all these things, just know that their mind is not clean. Okay, and whatever spirits they are working with are not good spirits. Okay, this is one way you should know about these fake conscious people. Another way you should know about these people is that a lot of people they don't want to do anything to help African spirituality. I have had a lot of friends. You see them when you meet them face to face. I tell them this is what I do. I teach African history and spirituality. I tell them the truth about Africa. We say yes, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. What they are saying, the truth. They support, but they don't do anything. One finger they don't raise to support African spirituality, but they want to be your friend. They want to be seen with you, hanging around you. They feel that it is cool. Or some of them are closet enemies, just there spying on you, looking for how to attack you spiritually. And they will say, oh, we have got him, all these kind of things. So if you see anybody that talk the talk and don't do anything, any action does not follow, as a practitioner, you should stay away from that person. You should watch that person very carefully, because that person is lying. They are not who they're supposed to do, who they're supposed to be. If you really love Africa, you really want to see change, you should have some actions that will be making that change possible. You should be doing some things to bring this to manifestation, not just be talking and you doing any without doing anything. Talk is cheap. Talk is very, very cheap. Anybody can talk, but how many people are doing the work? Many times people come, they will want to be my friends. When I tell them, okay, come on this channel, let's talk, let people see your face, let's talk about African spirituality in public, they will run away. I have written so many letters, emails to people inviting them for interviews. Immediately I write them the letter, they don't reply. They will pretend they don't see. These people are people that they claim to practice or support African spirituality. They claim to love Africa. But when I look at their life, I don't see them doing anything, any single thing to promote, to support African spirituality. Nothing that they are doing. But at the same time, they want to hang out, they want to be close to me. So how do you think I will see about these people? I see them as spies. I see them as fake friends. So when I see them to a very extent that after some time, I find out that they are not really doing anything, but they want to be close to me, I cut them off. I will just block them from my WhatsApp, or just block their number, and I just stop talking to them. A lot of Africans today, they are in this position. They will claim, oh, I don't have time, I go to work every day, I have family. This is the kind of excuse they always tell me, that they are always busy for African spirituality. For the past 1 year, 2 years, this person is busy. 3 years, this person is busy. They don't have time. Can you imagine? But they want to still be close to me. So the way I see these people as evil spirits that are parasites, that are looking for a way to harm me or to bring me down. Because you cannot claim to love Africa so much, but for the past 2 years, since I have known you, 3 years since I have known you, I've never seen one single thing you do for Africa, for African spirituality. Only to talk. Only to talk, not to do anything. We have so many African people like this. We have them in Nigeria, we have them in America, have them all over the world. So at a point in time, if you're a practitioner and you have these people around you, you should be very conscious of them. Many of them, they are agents of the enemies. How do they call them? Agent saboteurs or something, saboteurs, that they are just there looking for a way to mess your movement or just to shut down your plans. There's a way they call them, whether it's provocative saboteurs or agent provocateur. I've forgotten the French name, but they have this kind of name we used to call them. But they are just there. Some of them are fueled by witchcraft spirits. Some of them have an hereditary witchcraft. Some of them are just wicked people. Some of them are enemies of Africa, or some of them just hate you naturally. When people that hate you are around you, they'll try to look for what you like and they destroy it. That is how these jealous people, they operate. They come close to you, they try to identify your passion, they see the thing. So if you are anything you are doing that they know that you really like, they will want to destroy that thing just to cause pain and setback in your life. This is the way these people operate. So my advice to you today is that anybody that is hanging around you and they are not supporting this movement, they are not supporting your dream, please remove them from your inner circle. Anything you are doing that anybody is not supporting, if your partner is not supporting that thing, your brother or sister, and they are just there, what are they doing? Occupying space. You should not have any space for them, or no basket for rotten mango. Please remove them from your circle, because those people that will do something bad to bring you down. Once they see any opportunity, any little chance, they will not hesitate to strike you, and they will strike you at your weakest points when you least expect. This is when these people will come at you. So you have to be very, very careful. You cannot be claiming to love Africa and you claim to practice African spirituality, but physically you are not doing anything. People that are doing this work, they all have families. They all have children. They are like you, but they still have time to do it. Even me, I have responsibilities. I have family, I have children, but I still have time to do the work. So you cannot claim that you are the most busy person in the world, but you love Africa, but you want to be my best friend. Financially, you don't support me. Morally, you don't support me. Anything you don't, you only talk, you just talk. Nothing you they do. This kind of people, they are very, very dangerous. So we have them in Africa. So when you have this kind of people, what do you do with them? You have to ginger them. You need to start doing something, or you step out of my circle. Okay? If African people, many of them are in these states, they are like in between the pit of the slave master, and they have one leg in the slave master's religion, and at the same time they want to have one leg in African spirituality. They are here to see what they can benefit, what they can get from both sides. They don't want to free themselves. They are supporting white supremacy, promoting white supremacy. Any little money they have is to promote and support white supremacy. They don't even buy Africa. They see everything as Africa inferior. Any money they have, they send it to Europe to go and buy Gucci, Versace, Louis Vuitton, buy expensive things from Europe. Nothing African is in them, only that they have the black skin. If they want to shop, they go and shop at the classy and Western restaurants. Everything they do is so to support white supremacy. These are the ones that we want to be seen in the church, go to church to wear the finest clothes, sit in the front of the church. At the same time, they still want to come and identify with you in African spirituality. It's not going to work. If you want to support African spirituality, your mind will be here. Your time needs to be here. You need to be doing things. You need to be identifying with the practice in public. Not only that, you need to be supporting it financially. You need to patronize African products, made in African products. You need to patronize African stuff. You buy stuff, you buy materials, you buy book. You focus on developing the local economy. This is how you support African spirituality. You go to the village, you buy stuff there, you make good contact there. The people that are doing this stuff, you support them so that they will be happy they'll be having some kind of income coming to their way. Things will be moving for them. You will be stimulating the economy. When they are doing festivals, doing feasts or anything, you go there. You go there, you support them financially, you buy stuff, you do stuff, you participate. You need to be seen in these places. If nobody goes to this place, how will it sustain? Nothing will happen. If nobody goes to all these things, nobody create all this institution, you don't do all these things, how is it going to work? If nobody, everybody sit in the home like you, or everybody talks, then nobody does anything, how are we going to move forward? We are not going to move forward. So you have to be active in your practice. This is why I'm telling people that you want to practice African spirituality, you must support it. Go to your village, register, join them. Anytime they are doing something, if you cannot go there, you send money there. Send money there, promote the festival, add your own to it. Okay? Find something to be doing. If you cannot do, you buy drink. The little one you can do, you use it to support the festival. This is how you practice African spirituality, not just talking. Okay? Talking will not cut it. If everybody talks, nothing will happen. People need to be seen to be doing things. You say you love this stuff, but you cannot put your face to it. When they invite you just to come and talk, to promote this, let people know about your mind, how you feel about the subject, then you will run away. You will run away. Nobody will see you. What kind of behavior is this? Are you really supporting it, or you are just a traitor? All these are the questions. If you say you support the subject, what do you know about the subject? Nothing. When it's time for you to invest in your education, your study, you will run away. You say, no, I don't have time to read. I don't have time to learn this. I don't have time to do anything. If everybody have this kind of procrastination, lackadaisical attitude, do you think African spirituality will grow? It will not grow. It will not survive. It will die naturally. All these are the things that we need to talk about. So this consciousness, not everybody that is talking about being conscious is actually conscious. Okay, in African spirituality, yes, it is good. It is what will bring about our rapid development, and what will connect us to the soul of our ancestors. We should not play with this. We should take it very seriously. If we want to have a better future for our generation, we need to start doing the work now. Okay, the thing is that the work has to be done by you. The work I'm doing it for my generation and the people that are interested to get this message. You have to work for your own generation. You cannot leave me to do the work for you. Okay? You have to also work for your family, for your future, for your children. So everybody needs to be a collective. So you cannot be sitting and doing nothing, then expect everything to change for you. It is an oxymoron. Okay? It doesn't work like that. You must do something. That's why I see all these Christians that are there with the lackadaisical attitude. They want Africa to be a better place, but they don't want to change. They don't want to escape white supremacy. They don't want to do anything to change their condition. They keep making the same mistakes again and again and again. The same mistake your parents make, you are making it now. Your children will also make the same mistake if by chance, except something happened by chance. Okay, the way you make your bed is the way you rely on it. Okay, the kind of manure you put in the ground is what will affect the plants that you are planting on it. Okay, the kind of orientation, education, culture, tradition, the kind of things, morality you imbibe in your children is what they will exhibit. You go to many villages now in Nigeria, they are dilapidated. The children are afraid to come home. They don't go to the village anymore. They feel that everybody in the village is a wench, because their parents told them that everybody in the village is a wench. That when you go to the village, they will just kill you. You cannot eat, you cannot drink water, you cannot socialize. Everybody there is a bad person. Don't go to the village. And when these people die, the children just come and dig ground, dump them in the village, and they go. And nobody visit that place anymore. The same children that will still die too, they may not even bury them there. This is how the family line is cut off naturally. When you train your children to be Negropeans, to be Christian morons, what do you expect? You die, your culture dies, everything about your bloodline dies with them. Christianity have destroyed you. This is the great danger. So the kind of orientation you give your children is what they will carry over in life. So you need to start learning this stuff taking active part in teaching them, delivering the truth to them. Okay, don't wait for only somebody like me to be doing all the work. They need to see you, the kind of way their parents behave. The children will copy you how you behave. When you behave like this, then we also copy that lazy attitude that you are showing. You show no respect for your culture, no respect for your heritage, no respect for your anything your spiritual. You don't have any respect for it. What do you want them to copy? Then we think there is nothing there and there's no value there now, and then we end up like children of wanderers, like they don't belong anywhere. A lot of children today, you see them behaving, and a lot of adults in Nigeria, they behave like this. They have no sense of direction because they have cut off their connection to their own divinity. They are suffering. There's a lot of poverty, insecurity. They are just dying like fowl. They die. All kind of evil things are happening to them because they have cut off from their source, cut off from their protection. They are covered. They have taken it away, and Christianity have nothing to offer them except slavery. This is why you see bad stuff happening to them. People like us in the spiritual world, all those kind of things does not happen to us. These things that happen to these Christians doesn't happen to people like us. Not be our head that they drink water. Okay? All this nonsense. You know they touch us, you know they reach where we did. We know ourselves, we know who we be. Okay? In the way you don't know yourself, anybody can treat you anyhow. So it's very important that you take this subject seriously. If you want to be here, show up. Be here. Support it with your mind, your heart, your body, your substance. Not just talking. This is how we see the fake people from the real people. I come online, come on YouTube, I see a lot of so-called spiritualists. I just laugh. We are so many here, but how many people are actually doing the real work? How many people have a message? How many people want to stand there, want to put their face to the subjects, identify with the subject, and be able to tell you that this is what's supposed to be obtainable? How many people are doing this thing? Very few. So when you see people that does not have a message, does not have a sense of direction, and they want to claim consciousness, and you should be able to differentiate from them and identify. And when you invest in your knowledge, it helps you, because when you see the real people, you will know them. When you see the fake people, you will also know them, because many people don't invest in their knowledge. They cannot be able to identify the fake people when they see the fake people, so that we think that everybody is all the same. This is wrong. All of us are not all the same. Okay, will not be the same thing with the practice. So you need to know all these things. Invest in your knowledge. Study this thing well. Imbibe it inside you and live it. Okay, live it. All the ancestors, all the deities, we embody them inside us. We are their representative, and we have their face. So how we live our life matters. What we stand for matters. Identify with the right cause. So these fake people, because they are not true to themselves, and they don't have any sincere art of developing or moving Africa further, they refuse to identify with them. That's why they always run away. When I call them, they run away. And I stop talking to the people. This is how we stop talking. That they start spying me from wherever they are spying me from. Despite all this, I am still here, and I will continue to do the work. Okay, so this is my message for today. When you see people dragging their feet concerning these subjects, just know that these people, they are not real people. They are not to be taken seriously. Most times you do the work alone. Like me now, I do not depend on anybody, any association to do this work, because they will fail you. I have tried depending on various associations that say they are support systems of Africa. They failed me. They want to control me. They want to limit me. They want to control African spirituality. Is it possible? They don't even happy that I talk about this subject the way I talk about it, because they don't want people to know stuff. I don't know if they are working for the enemy, but I will not say anything. So instead of me waiting for this kind of people, I will do things by myself. And I have gone very, very far. So most times you have to find out that the help you are waiting for is you. Don't wait for anybody to say this organization will help me or this person will help me. Nobody is going to help you yet. Now you go help yourself. It is just you and the ancestors. Okay? If I have waited for some people, I may not be here today. Don't put your mind or hope or trust in any so-called Pan-African spiritual organization to help you. It is you that will help yourself. Please, just know this. Help yourself. Heaven help those who help themselves. That's what they're talking. So don't wait for anybody. Start doing the work today. Do it in any capacity that you can do it. Do it by yourself. If it's moving one step a day, do it. Don't wait for anybody. Okay, they will slow you down, and some of them will block your spiritual development. They are there to just block you. Okay, so I'm telling you this for free. It is you that will help yourself. Don't wait for anybody, your partner, a friend, or somebody. Just be doing the work by yourself, and the universe, the ancestors will help you. Okay, so this is why we stop today. I believe that the word is enough for the wise. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and when you subscribe, endeavor to hit the notification bell close to the subscription button so you'll be the first to get my videos and articles as soon as I release them. And of course, if you want to learn African spirituality, I teach it on this channel. I have a 6-month program here. I teach it from the history to the science to the metaphysics and the hardcore spirituality. Within 6 months, you'll be a master of this subject. I have been able to compile a very powerful curriculum that will teach you everything you need to know about African spirituality. When you go through my program, it will advance your spiritual development very rapidly. People that claim to be practicing for more than 20 years, you are going to be on the same level with them, if not above them. Many of them don't go deep. They just keep repeating the same thing again and again and again. They don't learn any new knowledge. The way I design my program, I design it that is open for new stuff to come. Anytime you see new something, you had, and everything fits together, and you just grow with the knowledge. And nobody can take this knowledge from you. Once you know it, you know it. It's not like Christianity where you have to be going to church every Sunday and they keep repeating the same thing like ABCD to you. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. Like you don't know what you are doing. Once you know this knowledge in African spirituality, you don't need to be going to any place anymore. You already know it. You need to start living your life. We don't waste people's time, wasting lifetime going to church. Wasting lifetime, keep repeating one thing from one book every day, the same childhood stories, cock and bull stories. We don't do that here. We teach you the basic, the foundation, everything you need to know, and you start living your life. Within 6 months, you are finished. Okay, you just need to go start doing things, not coming back again. I don't teach people to come back again. I teach people to become masters of themselves. This is the way it's supposed to be, and this is the way we do it here. So register for my program. Then if you want to read books, I have written 3 books so far. This one on quantum physics, we explain everything you need to know about the scientific applications of African spirituality, the scientific origin of the subject. This book will clear your doubt, takes out all the noise. In this book, I cover topics like time and space travel, origin of God, melanin and carbon, dark matter consciousness. I cover topics like negative space, the evil forest, classification of African deities, origin of Christianity, and the origin of quantum physics from African spirituality. Very powerful book for this day and age. This is the first book written on quantum physics in the history of Nigeria, and you need to read this book to know what is there. If you want to know how to do spells, walk in the shadow of the gods, over 200 spells are waiting for you. This will increase your capacity on how to do African spells. It is better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener in a war. Know your way, not because. My advice. Okay, so get this book if you never get them. If you want to know how to connect with the African Kemetic deities, these are the pioneers of civilization, deities of ancient Egypt, powerful deities of transformation, of birth and rebirth, regeneration, prosperity, reincarnation. This book will help you, connect you. This is a very important book that you need to know before you cross over to the spirit world, so that you will not be a Mugu or a JGC when you cross over to the spirit world. Know your way once again, not because. Basic information that you need to know before leaving Earth. Get this book today. So you say that knowledge is here. There is no excuse not to know anything in this channel. There's no excuse. All those procrastinators claiming that they don't have time, they can't do this, they don't have access. The knowledge is here. It is you that we are waiting for. So I will encourage you to take the initiative for the sake of your children, for the sake of a better Africa, for the sake of making your life, improve your life, help yourself if you, or think about your children. If you be Mugu, not make your children become Mugu. It is not the dream of any man for his children to be slaves to other men. Okay, not be only your children, but they also to go abroad. It's not a good thing for your children to go and be going to suffer in other people's country. It's not a good thing for your children to be worshiping other people. It is not a good thing for your children to be stupid. It is not a good thing for your children to come from Africa and they know nothing about Africa. It is not a good thing for you to raise idiots or Oibo rabbits. It is not a good thing to raise Negro pins. If you not know, not mean say your children must not know, except say you be witches and wizards. You not like your children. For the sake of your children, know something. If you cannot read, you don't have time, buy book for them. It could make your children better pass you. Okay? A man who is not better than his ancestors is a disgrace to his generation. So please try to invest in your spiritual development. Try to love your continent. Okay? Patronize your culture. Support your spiritual development. Go back home, connect with your tribal clan, connect with your cultural societies. If they are doing something, send money there if you cannot go there. Buy drink from them, patronize them. Let African spirituality survive. Let your culture survive. Patronize your culture. Okay, if you don't do this, it will die. Be proud of yourself. All these things are what will help you, what will help us. When you talk about consciousness, it's not just talking, it is doing, it is action. You need to be seen to be doing all these things, to be participating. You need to be present here. Okay, so all this is what matters. So this is how we separate the real people from the fake people. The fake people talk and they don't do. The real people talk and they do. Okay, 9 better pass. So I believe that we can learn 1 or 2 things from here today. So I thank you very much for watching. If you want to buy your spiritual items, your herbs, your native shop, your cowries, your spiritual ointments, I sell all these things. You can contact me. You want to do your oracle tarot divination, you can also contact me, and a lot of other things too. Apart from that, I thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.